But for what? So what's livestock deprivation for someone that doesn't know?
Wolves killing cattle and sheep.
So like, what's their argument for wolves?
The big argument is that wolves balance the ecosystem and that they're native to this area, and if they come back, it like restores the ecosystem, which I maintain is crap, because an ecosystem is constantly fluid. It's always changing. If you have a really cold winter, you're going to have winter kill, and your ungulate numbers are going to go down, and your predator numbers are going to go up, and you're going to have hungry predators. And then as the ungulate population rebalances itself, that's what it does. But just putting one species, whether it's a wolf or a bobcat or a mountain lion, or, name your photogenic predator that you want to pedestalize. If you just concentrate on one, then everything else, there's 961 species in the state of Colorado, and you have to manage all of them, not just the pretty ones and the cute ones. So
how crazy do you think that it's someone that's like kind of, I guess, in a position to make the decisions of they come here or they don't come here, aren't really out and about, I guess, as much? Like if you go, everyone thinks the wolves, I think bears look beautiful because you see Yogi Bear and stuff on
exactly,
TV.
Bears
but
have been like normalized, like, oh, they're teddy bears, they're cute.
You see them. There's that picture that Derek Wolf, the football player, that he killed a lion.
Lion.
And he's huge, and he picks him up. He has him. That thing is huge. Like,
they are big.
Imagine if you're out there hunting or hiking, and one of those, you ain't getting away.
Yeah.
And
Well,
there's a reason that they're not here no more. Like, if they were really like crucial to the ecosystem, like they would probably still be here. But,
and they were here.
And they were exactly. And
They
there's
came
a
down
reason
to
that
North
there's no more.
Yeah.
Like, we gotta think of ourselves as also being in that ecosystem and not just put it back in, just like, oh, whatever.
We get compared a lot to Yellowstone, and we're not Yellowstone. We're a smaller state, and we have 6 million people here. It's not a huge public lands mass like Yellowstone. It's a different situation. And so to put that kind of situation, that kind of decision about wildlife management to the voters is ballot box biology, and it's a bad idea. Right now, there's a mountain lion, bobcat, and lynx hunting ban that's going to probably be on the ballot if they get enough signatures, which is like 124,000 or something stupid. Like you could stand outside of Whole Foods and get that.
Get that in like 2 hours.
Yeah. So it'll probably be on there.
Why Whole Foods? Why do you say Whole Foods? Is that where the liberal people are shopping?
I don't know. I'm just using it as an example.
I'm guessing.
Something that's metro. Like you're not going to have people sign it out here. But if you stand in Metro Denver outside of something like that, then it's easy to get.
That's crazy. Like that disconnect. People in the cities are like, oh yeah, it's a good idea, but they're just locked into that city perspective. They don't know what's going on outside the city limits. Yeah,
I mean, they're not professional wildlife managers, A, and B, they don't have to deal with it. My friend, her name is Georgia Raftopoulos, and she's a rancher in the Western Slope, and she took a picture of a wolf track on her place, and she had her hand down on the ground in the snow next to it, and it was almost as big as her hand.
Really?
I mean, these are big animals. They're apex predators. And yes, they're neat. And yes, they're pretty. But yes, they're predators, and they kill things.
That's crazy.
And we had them in the state. They came down to North Park on Don Gittleson's place long before we actually released any wolves. And he's had 23, him and that area, there's been 23 depredation incidents. Working dogs, pets, cattle, sheep.
Really? That's crazy.
Already. With 2 wolves.
Wow.
And we just released another 10. We couldn't manage the 2 we had.